नमस्कार। कार्यक्रम रोजगारीका कुरामा यहाँलाई स्वागत छ। म सरोज दाहाल। कार्यक्रम रोजगारीका कुरा रोलिङ कर्मशील विदेश एक मोबाइल एपले प्रायोजन गरेको यो विशेष गरी वैदेशिक रोजगारमा गएका युवाहरूलाई लक्षित तयार पारेको कार्यक्रम हो भने हाम्रो प्रायोजक पनि वैदेशिक रोजगारमा जानुभन्दा अगाडि र गइसके पछाडि विभिन्न खालका समस्या समाधान अथवा सफलता विभिन्न खालका कुराकानीहरूको एउटा समाधान गर्ने बाटो रोलिङ कर्मशील विदेश रहेको छ, जुन एउटा मोबाइल एप रहेको छ। आज हामीसँग एउटा विशेष अतिथि हुनुहुन्छ, थाहा मोहम्मद, जो मास्टर ग्रुपका जनरल म्यानेजर हुनुहुन्छ। यति बेला उहाँ नेपालमा हुनुहुन्छ। विशेष गरी वैदेशिक रोजगारमा गएका युवाहरूले नेपाली श्रमिकबाट के सिक्नुपर्छ, के जान्नुपर्छ अथवा के अवसरहरू छन्, नेपाली श्रमिकलाई विदेशमा हेर्ने नजरिया कस्तो छ, कतारमा विशेष गरी नेपाली श्रमिकलाई कसरी लिइन्छ, नेपालीहरूको विश्व बजारमा श्रम बजारमा माग र आवश्यकता कस्तो छ, यसको विषय सँगसँगै उहाँ यति बेला नेपालमा हुनुहुन्छ। नेपाललाई उहाँले कसरी हेरिराख्नु भएको छ, नेपाली श्रमिकसँग लामो समयदेखि काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ। सर्वप्रथम उहाँलाई स्वागत गरौँ। सर, वेलकम टु शो।
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Namaskar.
Sir, first of all, I just want to ask you about the master company where you are general manager. Tell me something about your company, sir, so that our Nepali people can understand.
We are a retail group based in Qatar.
Yes.
We have our hypermarkets, department stores, retail outlets, etc. We have been recruiting people ever since we started our operations almost 11 years back, and we have had a good population of our people from Nepali community, and who have been doing really well, who were all responsible for the success we have had today. I have got a lot of great performers in my team from Nepal, so I have always had high regards. We have done a lot of recruitments from here over the last 11 years, but I am personally visiting Nepal for the first time. So I have always felt that Nepali people are very hardworking, very committed, and very honest. But one more thing which I learned from my visit this time is that they are excellent. They are second to none as far as customer service is concerned. This is from my personal experience I have had with the places where I have stayed here, with the people I have interacted, from the restaurants, from anywhere. Even with a normal common man, they have the hospitality nature, the nature to greet the customer, greet their guests, and treat them well. So this is something which I find so much exciting, and I feel that this place has a lot to offer in the coming days of expansion in different parts of the world.
How does Qatari labor market perceive the Nepali workers, sir?
Like I have told you, we have always had a feeling that they are hardworking, committed, and sincere. But I think now maybe with the constant training and all given by the institutions here, they are doing really well in service also now. So usually the Asian people are considered in the labor market mainly for unskilled or semi-skilled work. But I think with the kind of training and imparted on them, they could grow up as well.
So you mean to say that like Qatari companies, Qatari peoples, they are happy with Nepali workers?
Definitely. Otherwise, I don't think Nepali community would have become the second biggest expat community over the last few years. They have grown up, and their number of people in different areas have increased.
In coming decades, how do you think that Nepali workers will work, or what kind of opportunity they will get in Qatar market, sir?
Yeah, the new decade has already started with the preparations for the World Cup. So in 1 year time, we are expecting the biggest sporting festival coming to our part, and Nepali community along with all other expat community have played a significant role in making Qatar ready for this program. And in the coming days also, yes, in terms of the constructions may have been over, but in other areas like facility management and all, more and more significant contribution would be expected. And it is not stopping with the World Cup. After that, the Qatar National Vision of 2030 is there, which has a lot of infrastructure development coming in. We are planning to set up the Asian Games, conduct the Asian Games again, host the Asian Games in 2030. So, there will be one after the other. The country is looking for much more development and, improvement in the way in which it is. So, Qatar wants to be a place where the world will be looking forward to, and we are doing a lot of development initiatives, and obviously as a significant community, Nepali community would also play a significant role. That's what I believe.
You are working in the retail sector for a long time. You have a good experience. Uh, what do you think that the Nepali workers they have a? Do you think that they have a good future in retail industry?
Definitely, with the retail, now everything.
How they can secure their future in retail industry?
Because one thing which we need to understand is that everywhere there is digitalization, or machines are taking over. But some areas where people human value would always stay is in the service which we provide to the customer, the real feel and the explain. In this area, once with the focus I have seen in the people whom I have interacted here with, if we focus on customer service, understanding the customer, listening to the customer, definitely there is a bright future for the community, Nepali community, as well as for any community which is trying to excel in this field. And to add, even though I had a retail group, I have a consulting responsibility with a holding company which is called Vadanan Holding, which is into diversified businesses. In any of these areas and different companies which we are working, all these places we have significant contribution from Nepali, our employees.
For betterments, what kind of training or what kind of things Nepali workers need to take, like a training or any things they need to take a training or
training would always
vocational training or something.
Training would always help, but right now the areas wherein most of the Nepali community is present in Qatar is in unskilled and semi-skilled area. So from there, there can be a progress definitely with good kind of quality education.
Any orientation or additional training they need to take, like you just visited and you just recruit some Nepali
no, one thing
workers. What did you find?
No,
what is the lacking point?
No, lacking point is something wherein they need to, from this semi-skilled and unskilled, they need to go to more areas wherein the continuous learning never stops. And once they get a job in Qatar, or for that matter any country, they need to learn from the job and try to progress within the career. Instead of staying in the same level for many years, they need to learn what is required to make them do well in the next level. So that will help. I have seen many of the people doing a lot of hard work. So if they can continuously learn and do a little bit of smart work, they can grow up in the career level too.
What is your experience with Nepali recruiting agency? You are working with Deluxe and all this.
We have had.
What is your experience?
We always look at having long-term relationship with our agents, be it in Nepal or be it in any parts of the country, and we have got some amazing support from the agents here, and we have been consistently dealing with them for last almost 10 years. So which means that it is not that we recruit from some place and we leave them. We think that any member who is coming from any country is like a family member. So for that matter, we need to have recruiters or agents who are explaining everything regarding the job to the employees. We are expecting these agents to support them, so that because a person is coming to a new country, he's not aware of the. So I have got some of these experiences where.
Are you consulting with your agencies about this one?
Yeah, we have a long-term association and they understand as well.
Okay.
And they explain the matters clearly to the employee, because of which they find it comparatively easy. For any person, a change is a little difficult thing. For a person who has moved away for the first time from his country, he will obviously be having a lot of question marks and doubts. So a good agent who is having a regular association with the company definitely will be explaining the pluses, the difficulties, the challenges he is going to face, and it will be like a good kind of orientation. And this is something which the reason why we continue with the same agents as well.
You are hiring people from Nepal from long time. Are you feeling any government policies, Nepali government policies, which is troubling you, which is like irritating you, or there is something which we need to change, like from the government side?
Obviously things have changed over the last couple of years, almost couple of years, because of the disease and the corona restrictions and all. But other than that, we need to see ways in which we can speed up the this whole recruitment process. Usually currently with all the processes which are, I'm not saying from which government side or something, but what is happening is a person is recruited, it takes minimum 3 to 4 months for the person to reach the destination where he has to reach. So this is a long waiting time, and for a person who is planning to move to another place, this this gap period is something wherein his income also will not be stable, and he will have to prepare a long time, and he has to wait for a long time. If things can be done to improve this process and speed up this process, then it will be much easier, both from the Qatari side as well as from Nepal side.
My last question, sir. What is the further potential for a Nepali worker in Qatar, sir?
Definitely, when a country is developing, which is still into development, definitely the requirement will be more. It will be a matter of who is doing well, and as for the last so many years, the effort and hard work by the Nepali community there has created a trust in the mind of the employers in Qatar. So definitely in the future also, if you are learning continuously and improving on your whatever good work you have done, definitely Nepali community will have a stronger presence in Qatar itself.
Okay. Thank you so much for your precious time and valuable words. Thank you so much, sir.
It's my pleasure, talking to you, as well as receiving the hospitality of this amazing country. You have got a very beautiful country, and with a lot of very good minded people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.